What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. How's it going? 11:53 a.m. I'm just shy of the afternoon. So I can't say good morning because it's not morning. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm here. It's Monday. Yeah, I took a little longer today. Don't give me hell about it. It's Monday, damn it. Take it easy. All right. Well, I'm here. It is Monday. It is almost midday. I'm about an hour late, but hey, it is what it is. Boiled Peanut. What's going on, man? I know who you are. What's up, Super? Good to see you, man. It's so weird. Your name on here is Boiled Peanut now. Is this a Scum Lovers channel? It absolutely is. Somebody got mad at me for putting out any opinions on Scum. They said just shut the. They said STFU. Just play the game. Whatever, man. I do what I do. I don't need nobody telling me what I can do. I'm a grown man, damn it. If I don't want to play, I don't have to. You changed your Boiled Peanut now? You're not super gasmic anymore? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. How's work? Work's keeping you busy. All right. Trying to get started here with some stuff. It's Monday. It's Take It Easy Monday. That's what it is. It's Take It Easy. Take it easy, okay? Oh, man. Yeah, I've noticed of course I look at my comments because obviously I'm going to answer people and help them or whatever, or answer whatever questions I can. But there's always that one or two that have to, are so angry at the world and anyone that talks bad about the stuff that they like. And immediately they have to be like, shut up. I don't like what you're saying about my game. You don't know what you're talking about. It's always like that. And I'm just like, whatever, man. Whatever. It's like, look, obviously they don't like me. So I'm just like, let me just hide you from the channel. There you go. That way it makes them happy. It makes me happy too. Everybody's happy. Stress? Oh, bro. What's going on? You have to give me a call after stream, man. I wish I could take it easy. Yeah. What's going on, Callie? Good to see you. Ho, ho, ho. You have a question. Okay. I have answers. They might not be the right answers, but they're answers. What's going on? Get my stuff together here. Yeah, I got some questions today too. Lots of questions from me. I'm scrolling through some news. How can he be Nordwolf when he lives in Florida? Well, I didn't always live in Florida. I was born in the north. North implies Nord implies north and lots of snow. Yep, absolutely. I was born north. So therefore, that's why that works. It's his spirit, not his physical manifestation. Exactly. My spirit is of the north. I hate this freaking heat. I'm only down here for comfort. And when I say comfort, I mean the conveniences of not living in a city or in the wilderness. So that's why. that's kind of how it goes. I actually recently found out there's an organization. Let me see. Nord organization. There's an organization that is called National Organization for Rare Disorders, and it abbreviates itself by calling itself NORD. Yeah, and I saw this the other day and I was like, oh, interesting. I had never heard of this before, but supposedly it's been around for 40 years. This is quite interesting. Slush Wolf, then. Nice. Let me see if I can bring this up. Yeah, this I found this the other day. It's the NORD It's NORD, National Organization for Rare Disorders. Rare disease database. Learn more about 1,200 rare diseases through our comprehensive database. So that's interesting. There you go. His real name is Nerdwolf. Shut up. What's up, Brink? The cities suck. They do. And so does the wilderness. So anywhere right in between is perfect for me. We'll talk about wilderness in a little bit. Yeah, I've never seen this site before, but I somebody was putting it in their Instagram or something as something that they were promoting. And I kept saying the word NORD, and I'm like, oh, what's that about? And sure enough, it's National Organization for Rare Disorders. Sorry, not rare diseases. And I'm not making fun of this. I'm just I'd like to know more about this, so I'm probably going to cruise through this at some time. They're celebrating 40. They've been around for 40 years. Never heard of them. Sorry, I woke up on the smart ass side of the bed today. Oh, you woke up with Brink. Okay, now it makes sense. That's the side that Brink always wakes up on. He lives on that side of the bed. I'm on to NORD, changing my life. Let's see. Hey, I gotta see what all these are sort of. I'm just gonna take a quick look here. What is the NORD Rare Disease Database? Let's see. Yeah, this is. I mean, this is like way over my head, man. This is like science. But interestingly enough, it's NORD. Hey, maybe I'll you know what? Maybe I'll do a sponsorship for them. Not a sponsorship. What am I saying? A charity drive. We'll have to work on that. We will work on that. All right, let me get out of this screen for a second. We got a couple of things to talk about. We got everything from space to IKEA. So we have space stories, and we have IKEA stories. So everything in between there too. So lots to go over today. Wilderness is cool. However, I must be able to go shopping within 10 to 15 minutes. Yes. See, I'm with you on that. I don't need to live right next to the place to go shopping, but yeah, no, I definitely need it. Wait, so I am not a rare disease. No, stop it. Why is this open? Hold on a second. Close that one. All right. Simmer down. Easy. What's up, Joey? What's going on, man? Every time I see Joey's name, I think Joey, Georgia 25. Hi, I'm Joey. I'm from Georgia and I'm 25. Is that like name, location, and age? I mean, the only thing you need next to that is like an M or an F. So it's like male or female. Hi, I'm Joey. I'm from Georgia. I'm 25 and I'm currently seeking. No, I'm kidding, man. It sounds every time I look at it, I'm thinking it's like, desperately seeking. All right, get your coffee and get back. We got to get started here. Come on. Everybody's waiting on you. I was just asked, why am I Nordwolf if I don't live in the north? Because I used to live there once blue moons ago. Many. All right, we got lots to cover, guys. Come on. Let's get going here. Let me see. I don't know where to start. I guess we can do the easy stuff first. Yeah, let's do the easy stuff first. By now, a lot of people have watched. Hold on, let me wait for Callie to get back. I don't want to feel like I'm leaving him out. There's Hyde. What's going on, Hyde? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the SS Nord. I don't know what the hell SS stands for, but that's what we're going with today. We're waiting on Callie. He's getting his coffee. He's holding the rest of us up. By the way, if you're here and you're just stopping in, and you even if you can't stay, hit that like button for me, okay? I really would appreciate that. Just hit that like button. Wait, if I do it in an English accent, what you do? All right, guys, if you can, hit that like button for me. More likes I get, the better it gets here. There you go. All right, how about that? That's not really English. That's my accent. I'm starting with ham and cheese quesadillas. Ooh, nice. Damn, I need lunch. Oh, super. I need to have you do some taste test, some coffee taste testing. I was gonna ask my brother-in-law too, my Greg. I was gonna ask Greg to see if he would do it too, because I got a box. Check this out. What I ordered samples from this coffee place, and they sent me a nice box. Oh yes, you will call me Captain. Captain, my captain. I only hit like if you don't do your bad accents. Ow. You know what? I don't want your like that much, so I'm gonna do them all day long. I don't care about the stinking likes in this place. I only care about being on here, talking to my friends, drinking some good cup of coffee. You know, good cup of Joe. I'll taste like, all right, awesome, man. All right, so I got this coffee, and they sent me a bunch of packets here. I got Brazil. It's single origin. I got Guatemala. I got Mexico. I got Colombia. Let's see. Bitter root. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's a dark roast. Then we got the shits. Okay, it doesn't say the shit. It says the shoots, but I swear that must be a translation for the shits. I think that's the one we're gonna try. Oh, check it out. I'm not lying. Oh, is that the shoots? Come on. I can't tell you the name. It's a secret. It's a white label company, which means that they provide the coffee, I provide the name. Oh, okay. Disliked. Nice. You can't talk about my game. Oh no. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. Hold on, let me see what else I got here. So how do you say that? That's this. No, that's actually, isn't it like school? So it's the scoots. The scoots. I swear that sounds like it's the shits. The Scoots is also name of a brewery, I think, in Oregon. Okay, well, this is a dark roast. We got Trapper Peak. Let's see. And by the way, some of these are beans. No, are they beans? Some of these are beans. Some of these are, I think they're all beans. So I have to grind them. Cascades, a medium dark roast. Flathead Valley. By the way, a lot of this coffee, the reason I'm trying this coffee is because it's available through Printify, and I was thinking of offering it, making a nice packaging for it. Let's see, this one's Rock Creek. Did I say that one? That one's also, this one's actually medium roast, so that might be nice. Let's see, Flathead Valley we already said. Cascades. I got a couple of more here. Smith River. It's a medium roast. Broken Top. These are some strange ass names. Medium roast. And then we have light roast. High Lakes. So yeah, you drink too much, you get the shoots. You get the shoots. Sparks Lake is also a light roast. So we're gonna try all of these. We'll have to record this offline when we do it. But I have to basically grind the beans down, and then make some coffee. There's a lot in here. I think there's probably enough to make like 2 different freaking servings, not servings, but 2 different freaking what do you want to call it? Like a full craft. All right. Well, we're gonna do that in a later time. That was just a preview. Okay, so we got some stuff to talk about. If we can hang with Cooper Moon, I am in. I don't know Cooper Moon. Is that a good coffee? Pronounced Deschutes. Okay. And my daughter's upset at me, I think. So she had to take my car today, my fancy car, and I had to take hers to get an oil change. So I told her, she can take her mom's car, she could take my car. So she ended up taking mine. Of course, she's like, no, I want yours. I'm like, all right, fine. So she takes my car, and I said, I don't want you after school driving people around or anything like that, straight home, and that's it. And so she's like, okay. So then I get a text from her that says, so am I allowed to go anywhere as long as nobody else is here in the car after school? And I'm like, where do you have to go? I'm like, just come home. She's like, you don't trust me. And I'm like, it's not trust. It's more like, I don't need you cruising around in my car. It's like, it's unnecessarily. Your car's here. Come home, grab your car, and you can go wherever you need to go. So yeah, so I can think she's annoyed with me about that. Just wants to drive in the fancy car. Gift packs with mugs and coasters. Yes, absolutely. They're gonna be with mugs for sure. I don't know about the coasters. We'll look into the coasters. I did see a video somewhere of a guy showing how to make, for those people that are like struggling with making money. He's like, how you can make money easily with a product that costs basically nothing. He says $10. For $10, you go and you buy is it a 4x4 or 2x4? I don't even know, but some piece of wood, some huge piece of wood. And then you take it and you cut it in he measures like half inch size, and he just slices them all, sands them down, paints them a little bit, and then goes ahead and sells a 4-pack of those as natural coasters. And I mean, you could make money on that because people sell a pack of those, like 4, for like $20. Anywhere between $15 and $20 for a set of 4 wood coasters sells on Etsy. As long as, I figure if you get like a branding or something, you have a brand on it, like burn a brand into it, then that's even nicer. So yeah, I mean, freaking $10 investment, a little bit of time. There you go. $20 a piece for every set of 4. Might have to do that. I'm not very good with cutting wood though. Back with your coffee. Welcome back. We talked about coffee a little bit. Well, we were waiting until you got back. She wants to flash the ride. I know, right? That's what it is. At least she is out driving. I can't get my teenager to show any interest in driving at all. Well, wait, but see, I wouldn't want to drive where you live either. I mean, you're up in the UK, right? If I'm not mistaken. And let me tell you, scary. I would not want to drive. I mean, they couldn't wait to drive here. I mean, I don't even want to drive my motorcycle here. It's like, I don't want to drive anywhere. I hate leaving. Bride, MOH, 5 bridesmaids. Wait, what are you talking about? I just sold a set of nails to a bridal party for $1,000. What? A set of nails? What do you mean a set of nails? Like, oh, you're in West Virginia. Why did I think Wrath? I thought you were up in the UK for some reason. Far cry from West Virginia. Well, I wouldn't be driving West Virginia either. I'm just kidding. West Virginia, Rocky Mountain, taking me home, country road. I know some cheap woodworking projects that can sell for decent money, but it's very time intensive and you need the tools. Yeah, well, that's costs money there. It's not cheap then. We got to keep it cheap for the people, Got to make them some money. Okay, this is just, by the way, this is just the intro to the stream. We're just talking about stuff. So this is random. If you have stuff you want to bring up, this is the best time to do it. This is where I get my ADHD going. Country nice, Callie. See? Callie knows. Callie, where are you abouts? Where are you abouts, my friend? Where are you abouts? You make custom press-ons for them and decorate it. Oh, you bought like the nail kit. We're not girls here, sorry. By the way, Hyde is the only female viewer, and she's the mod. So can you believe that? I have 0 female viewers. I wonder why. But that's what it is. Ohio, nice. I know where that is. So you got press-on nails that were blank. You painted them, and then you sold them for $1,000. A set of nails for the maid of honor, for the bride, and for 5 bridesmaids. So that's a set of 7. 7 times 10. That's 70 different nails you painted. I'm assuming they all have 10 fingers, right? I mean, that's usually the case, right? So you painted 70 different nails. How long did that take? That's crazy. Nor doesn't know where he is half the time. It's okay, rats. You know what? We're gonna play that Asmongold game about finding seeing if we can name all the places in the U.S. Let's see how well I do. I'm gonna guess I probably get a 70%. $10 for wood, but how much did the dude pay for his table saw and sander and sandpaper, finish, lacquer, etc.? Actually, all he did was the sandpaper, and he said, "You buy yourself some sandpaper," and he showed a little piece of sandpaper. As far as the cutting, I mean, it's easier to do with a saw, but if you have one of those hand saws that are not the big one, but the one that has a skinny blade, though, you could do it easily with that. I mean, it's not that difficult. It's a lot of elbow grease in there, though. That's a lot of manual labor, but yeah, if you had a table saw, it'd be a lot cheaper. Who doesn't have a table saw nowadays? I mean, come on. I say that, and I don't have a table saw, by the way. I know people that have one, so I have access to them. 100 miles north of Cincinnati, about 5 miles east of the Ohio-Indiana border. Nice. Do you ever run to the border? What's up, Milo? Milo's here. I don't what to say to that. No, it's nice. Very highly decorated gems, lots of art. Damn. When do you have time to do that? You're always traveling. Why would I paint nails? They just go into the wood. Freaking troll. But 5 hours? 5 hours worth of work? And she got $1,000. Damn, that's the business we should be in. I'm gonna paint some nails. You do not want to buy the nails I paint. Miter saw for hand sawing coasters all day. Yep. Come on, man. So that would make me Chris age 55. There you go. According to George. Yeah, this is what I'm guessing. By the way, where is Joey? Joey stopped in, and Joey's like, I'm not talking to this crazy group. Yeah, so we should all be, so it'd be Brink 60. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. All right, let's get into our first story here. Unless you guys got one more thing you want to throw at me. Scout Etsy sometime. There is money in it if you're good. I'm not good. Not at nail painting. I painted my kids and my girls' nails. My kids, my daughters. I don't paint girls' nails, all right? I don't go around painting girls' nails. That sounds weird. But my daughters, when they were little, they wanted the nails painted. You know, and sometimes mom wasn't around to do it, so I had to do it. Let me tell you, it was a disaster. I'm like, I don't understand. I couldn't do it. I had to take out my fancy brushes. There's no way. That's difficult. I don't know how the hell you girls do that. Run for the border a couple of times a week. Shopping is in Richmond, Indiana, 10 minutes away. Wait, it's Richmond? I thought it was Richmond, Virginia. Is there Richmond, Indiana also? I say, I don't know anything. I'd pay $1,000 to watch Nord handsaw and 8. I'm going to show you how to watch. I'm going to do that. Do you remember when I built a birdhouse? I was so good. I don't know what you're talking about. I could do it. Remember, I used the handsaw for that. That went really well. You remember that? That was a beautiful. I wonder if I still have that bird box somewhere here. It's not even a birdhouse. It's a bird box. I'm gonna live stream it. You'll see. Remember that time Nord tried to make the birdhouse? Shut up. It was a bird box. Shut up. It's the best, the bigly best, the most great. I think every state has a Richmond. It probably does. I might get a blister, damn it. You guys, man. I do no manual labor. You know, all this typing is manual. You think I'd have ChatGPT do it? Looks like a badly thrown together bird survival shelter. Damn it. You know, where is that? I wish did I not keep that? Oh man, I bet I don't have it. It's here somewhere. Now I gotta find it. Is it in the Twitch clips maybe? Oh wait, I think it's on my YouTube. Let me check. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, the trolls are awake today. I know. I got all of them at once. Damn it. Get your coffee. Hurry up. We got to get started. All right, hold on. Let me find this. I think it was alive. Was it alive? I think it was, but it was before I had my trying out hardcore server. No, coffee chat. Morning madness. It was around the time that I made, you know what? It was an uploaded video because it was on Twitch. It was about the time I made breakfast in my room one day. Coffee chat, uncensored Nord ranting again. Nice. You guys got to check some of these old things, man. These are good. Top stories from the interwebs. No, let's go back. Nord attempts to make there it is. Nord attempts to make a birdhouse. Oh yeah. Let's find that. Okay. Oh yeah, hold on a second. This is classic. All right, where's my view changer? Oh yeah, okay. Stop it. A simple. Okay. Blackwood. Now, I'm going to give you, this is going to be the technical specs first, okay? We did a technical drawing of it first. Go ahead and use a brush. Oh, we have a brush here? Yeah, perfect. All right. We're going to take a line. We're going to make like a line like this. All right. I'm giving you the technical drawing of it. Another line like this. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Do this. Get the Kahlua. I guess they're supposed to touch. There we go. That's what we're making. Although I don't like the way this is drawing this. I don't need a line. I just want this. Let me tell you, this is the beginning of my woodworking career right here. This is the next channel going up. Nord plays with wood. All right. That one's coming to you soon. It's either going to be on YouTube or OnlyFans. We're not sure yet, but we're just going to put it out there. And by the way, Hyde is moderating that one as well. Drawing. Can I get some regular drawing here? There we go. Hold on. Let me start over. I don't like this. Select all. Delete. Okay. All right. So this is, what the hell? This is what we're going to make. Here's the freehand drawing. Come on, Hyde. You have to. I don't know how I'm going to close this up. This is going to be the problem. So that's the top. I love it. This is going to be the problem. Dude, it's all a problem. I already signed you up. It's too late. Yeah, look at me. Like, I'm totally going to be able to do this. When was it? Okay. I don't even remember when this was. This was a while back. That will be the top. And then the very bottom, ambitious, by the way. Nordwood Live. Trying to remember my. Not on OnlyFans, it's not, apparently. Oh man, now look at this. Look at this. It's amazing. Okay, I want you to see the technical drawing before we get started. There's the bottom. Okay, the only problem I have is how do we close up this area here? this area here, I don't know how to do that. that part that's going to be a problem.
Oh man.
I don't think I'm qualified to do a triangle.
Anything goes on Twitch.
We might have to just do this style of birdhouse.
All right. So there you go. This was the technical design of what we were going to follow. Okay. And now here I am. Oh yeah. I even have a wooden box. This must have been pre-COVID. No, it wasn't. Here we go.
Okay. All right, I got a pencil. How long?
I love Fat Cat was in the room saying, you can buy a birdhouse real cheap on Amazon. Oh my God. This was not mid-COVID.
I don't need a measure. I think this. I have this. Fertilization. Your final answer to fertilization and pest control. This works. All right, I can do this. I'm not gonna make it like a huge, tiny. I don't need like 25 feet of measuring tape. That's ridiculous. You can buy a birdhouse real cheap on Amazon.
Oh man.
Listen,
all right.
I'm just doing it for the joy of doing this.
Yeah.
You guys. All right. How big should a?
Okay, here we go.
Ready? Okay. It's not working. I'll have to stand for this. How dare you? I won't stand for this.
Oh.
There we go.
All right. We got the standing up stream now.
All right, you know what?
This is what happens when you use fancy gadgets. They don't work.
That kit doesn't work well.
Mm-mm.
We're going the old-fashioned way.
Notice how I hide my hands so you don't see me when I cut my fingers off. Look at that saw, man. That's a real man saw right there. I did saw wood in my office. I do that all the time.
This is when you need a wireless headset.
So I'm gonna saw some coasters, huh? Yep, I am. Damn it! Look at my skills.
Come on, get started. It's not working, guys.
I'm really good at this. Oh my God. This is probably not a good example. Oh man. Where's my hands? This looks like a freaking magic trick. Like dun 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 dun. Oh my God, why did I even do this? Nice, gotta bleach my eyes out. Just keep the bleach handy. Oh, everything I expected, to be honest. Nice, bro. You call me a troll, but I'm here to keep your head out of the clouds. Nice. No clamps. Nope. This is a real man's job right here. Our work is done, nor does not need us. Oh my God, I'm my own troll. Oh. Look at that. What? Oh man. All right, let's move on a little bit. All right. So next.
Aha! I got the first one.
The best one.
Look at that. It's 8.
Okay. Let's see how we do with the second one.
This is the way. This is the way.
Okay, now you get to see. Look at that. Did you see what I did there? That's a professional cutting move, by the way, guys. You score the cut before you do it. That's a professional move right there. You know, I don't charge extra for that.
Union break. This is why everybody loves me. I'm not afraid to try new things.
Here we go.
I show my skills. Oh, shit. I can't even look.
Stop moving.
Wait, this is like when I play a shooter game and I tell the freaking characters to stop moving so I can shoot them. This is just as bad.
Come on, Wood, stay still.
Oh my god, no. Oh.
That was probably the best cut I've done all morning.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, serious question.
That one was good.
As the only lady in the room, how has your wife kept you alive this long? Let me tell you, it's a full-time job for her. That's why she's always tired. She's always wondering. Whew, her job doesn't stop. It's 24/7. In fact, when I used to snore and stop breathing, she'd have to be the one to smack me, to push me, to make sure I didn't die while I was asleep. So not only is she taking care of me during the day, even when I would sleep, she would have to watch out for me. I'm telling you.
Good.
That woman has it hard.
It's pretty good. Come on, man. That's all bad. A couple of,
Okay, that's not a bad job. That's not bad. Come on.
It's all right. All right, so we got 4 pieces. Now, if we were to put these 4 pieces together like this.
Okay, so this. Now we get to the good part. Wait, what am I doing? I'm cutting some more. Right? We've seen enough cutting. Now let's get to the building part. You guys are going to love this house. This is going to be the best. You're going to want this diagram. Oh, wait. Did we miss a part?
Okay. Now, I'm going to get some crazy glue.
Wait. Why am I getting crazy glue? Oh, shit. This is Nord and Conan trying to build a shack. It's just so true. Just look for the guy missing a few fingers. This is exactly me. You need an intervention. Blink twice if you need an intervention. Wait, why am I getting crazy glue? I don't remember this.
This part is sponsored by Gorilla Glue. No, I'm just kidding. No sponsors, just kidding. They'll be like, we don't want to sponsor you.
Why am I getting crazy glue?
I'm using clear Gorilla Glue just as a starting holder. Let me just take a look at what I got here. These two seem okay.
What? Wait, why am I using crazy glue? I don't remember this. This is not even wood glue. Even I know this.
Sand some stuff down, but nah, we're gonna rough it.
Crazy glue for the missing fingers.
Yeah, these are fine.
Cross-referencing my design as I go. I'm just crossing it off.
And it is gonna go on the inside like this.
Need a little crazy glue to sniff it.
I think. Wait a minute.
This is like Legos. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I would do better at Legos. You try to use crazy to glue it all together.
Okay.
I did, didn't I? So oh shit! This way. No, I didn't. Did I use? Did I try to do crazy?
What?
Somebody's telling me, what the hell are you doing? Measure once, cuts twice. Nice.
Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Somebody's telling me, what the hell are you doing with tools? You're not allowed to play with tools. Oh shit. Okay. So obviously I got called out of the room. I was in trouble. Let me fast forward. Okay, I'm back. Here it goes. Damn.
And I thought, why are they giving him water in a glass bowl on a counter? And I thought about putting it away yesterday, and I didn't.
Oh, a glass bowl broke.
Like I should have.
Yeah, yes, I remember this. A glass bowl broke. They were giving the cat water on a glass bowl, and he knocked it down. Wait, I used glue and it went horribly wrong. I did? I don't remember. Oh crap! This is like reactive video to myself and not remembering what I did. It's like watching another freaking universe, man. I don't know. So weird. I don't remember this. I remember the birdhouse. You know what's funny is during this time, I was so focused on if the wood piece at the end was supposed to go inside of the wood or outside of the wood. You understand? Like on the top or on the inside? So I wasn't sure. Wife yelled at him. He just went right back. She doesn't get paid enough. That was the part where Mrs. Nord pulled him out. Come to Jesus. That's probably. Okay, so I'm gonna see. This is Nord's $3 steak level video. Damn, man. You know, here's what's funny. That wood cost me $0. You know why? That was off of one of the beds. It broke off the bottom. I don't remember whose bed, but it was like one of the old beds, and it was a broken piece. In fact, I still have a piece, some of that wood here. I gotta build something else with that. Maybe that's what I'll make my coasters with.
I got it. I was just making sure it's gonna fit properly.
No minor joints for no. Nope.
This is what I'm thinking.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
I'm gonna start with the glue, and then I'm gonna hammer these things in.
I did use.
Sorry about the delay there. I just had to make sure I picked up the glass. I didn't want anybody waking up and stepping on that. That would have been good, not good.
Brink is like union breaks.
Or do I have to like cut this? Hold on. Don't do this.
Nord stripping wall trim next stream. Build a cat house.
Putting glue in my mouth like that. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Does this come off completely? Oh yeah, it does. Oh.
Wood breaks off of the bed. It's like I can make a birdhouse with this. Exactly.
Probably too much, but that's okay. The more, the better.
I have a story about IKEA today that we need to go over. Boys and Wildlife with Breastwood. Stop. I don't even know that birdhouse is still somewhere in this house. I gotta find it. My wife wouldn't let me put it outside. I don't know why. It was nice, man. It was a pretty cool birdhouse.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work.
Birdbox. Okay, it's a Birdbox.
Just trying to get a little security in here, and then we'll start hammering it in.
All right. So obviously we start doing the hammering at some point. No clue what I'm doing. Oh, look at this. I pre-hammered the nails in place. Look at this. You make the birdhouse and I'll make stickers for the doors to condemn the unsafe building. We'll make millions on Etsy. There's true craftsmanship. Pre-nailed the nails into the wood before aligning it. Look at that. And see, look at that, man. I am a genius at this. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with streaming. I should be doing wood stuff as I hammer on a plastic table and everything is jumping around. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move forward. So.
Oh, crap.
Look at the beauty of this box. It just needs a little sanding.
I just think about if a guy, like, if there's a dad out there who doesn't really do a lot of woodwork stuff, and he's like, his kid's like, Dad, let's build a birdhouse. And then he's like, okay, son. And he starts building it, and halfway through it, he realizes it's like a screwed up birdhouse. And he plays it off. He's like, no, this is the way it looks. That's kind of the way I feel right now. You guys are my kids. And I'm like, no, this is good. This is good. We're going to make it work. We're going to make this work, damn it.
I'm amazed at my skills. Look at this.
Even if I have to like push and pull things into place like this.
I'm totally.
Right, put the other two in here first.
My God, did I not measure this? Brink, did I forget to measure?
I keep hearing loud sounds driving me insane. Sorry, man. Hey, it's all part of the stream.
Did I forget to measure? Did I like eyeball this thing? Oh my God.
My nails over here. It's all part of the stream, man. The sounds.
All right, I got to move forward.
We'll work this out somehow.
Okay, so now I have the base.
That's what happens for not cutting out straight. So IRL, how long does Nordwolf survive in the apocalypse?
Who said that? Loco says, so how long does Nordwolf survive in the apocalypse? Oh my God. I never measured? Oh shit. I thought I measured. I will get in on this with the environmental cleanup service after the building is condemned. Nice. I shared my screen with him for a second before meeting starts. Oh my gosh. No, you can't.
Hey, you know what? When it comes to fortification, I think we'll be okay. Be like, I can put some nails and stuff.
That's what I'm good for. Idea for July stream: build 32 coasters outside by the pool. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. So this is what happens when there is no interesting news to stream about, gaming or otherwise. Practically, yeah. This is what happens. You know, sometimes you run out of content and you just have to come up with an idea. I can't remember why I decided to do a birdhouse, but I think this is the last piece here that I put on. Is this it? Oh yeah, yes. I remember this. This is how you trap them inside.
No, I'll be working on that. That's when Nord gets to play with a drill.
Oh,
we all be dead within seconds.
Wait a second.
Well, Nord takes out his aggression on wood.
That is not a good sound clip. That is not a good sound clip. What did I say about the drill? Nord is master fornicator. Stop. Oh my God. Put it on the calendar. All right. I'm totally doing this. Oh man. July stream coming soon. Nord plays with wood by the pool.
Oopsie.
That's allowed on Twitch.
It looks like the and by the way, I do know we don't have an opening yet. I know. I'll be working on that. That's when Nord gets to play with a drill. We all be dead within seconds.
Man, you guys had little confidence in me. Those extra tappings is going to make a difference.
I don't think so. I think we'd make it.
Okay. So
obviously not.
So here's the problem.
I'm gonna like put a little jacuzzi in it.
Let me see.
All right.
Here's the problem that I ran into, because there wasn't a problem with this at all before. But here's
last piece.
This is where. How the hell were they gonna get in? That was the question.
The fuck? I'd be the cook. You sir are a better cook than me. I'm good for smashing things and pew pew things. All right, there we go. We'll trade. Nord will not be the engineer. No.
Callie. Okay, wait. That poor birdhouse is gonna be. That poor bird is gonna be depressed living in that thing. Damn it! Everybody was ragging on my freaking birdhouse.
The poor bird is gonna be depressed.
That's horrible.
Come on, man! It's a beautiful home. Like a little trailer home.
Okay, here it is.
I should just make this halfway open like this.
Here's the final product.
What
I
do you
think.
Should we do that? Let's keep it open like that, like a little trailer home. I don't know if you want to see me use a drill, man.
All right,
before closing.
This is it. This is the final product.
All right, we made it. Okay, it really, guys, I don't really think it looks like what we planned on doing.
I think I did a good job. That's not even a bird fallout shelter. What are you talking? I think I did a good job.
Didn't really follow the plan, but
I mean that's a good looking house.
You can bury about 20 birds in there. Oh my god. It's gonna be amazing. You guys, come on. This is good.
Oh, all right. So
and on the plus side, I didn't hurt myself.
So the idea afterwards,
do a pattern.
The idea afterwards was now we had to come up with a plan for what we actually built. And I did. I just couldn't follow it. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So here's the idea of what we were doing. All right. So just kind of give you kind of an idea of what this is really going to look like. Yeah, because obviously it's an unfinished product.
Magic skills of drawing here.
I think I know where it is. I'm going to go find it.
All right. So it's really going to be like this. So this is.
Should we do part 2 and I should like drill it and sand it down?
It's a bunker. Okay. That's what it is. It's a bunker.
I'm selling it as a bunker. I had to offset it to have some kind of an entry into it.
It's a bunker style birdhouse. It's for those. Yeah, it is. Don't trust me. I know what I'm doing.
This is a retrospective portion.
You guys are laughing at it, but you're gonna see these birds are gonna survive. Okay, this is kind of what it is right here.
Come on, man.
It's a bunker style.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. All right.
Here,
so
all right.
It has.
It's gonna be like a. We're gonna make believe we have X-ray vision. They're gonna set up. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh my
Let
gosh.
me dot these lines back here so you guys can kind of pretend to see this. So we're gonna dot these lines because this is kind of the inside, right? All right.
Oh yeah, I did actually.
So what we're looking at is if we had X-ray vision, the bird's gonna build its nest up back here. It's gonna be like a nest, like that. It's gonna be beautiful, right? They're probably gonna have another little area over here where they're gonna keep some side food on the side, and then they're gonna put their eggs. Let's make the eggs gray.
Why do you guys watch me?
In here. They're gonna be like, yeah, this is where we're gonna lay our eggs. Then they'll have some like I don't know. There'll be some food over here. They'll bring some wormies. This is gonna be worms. They're gonna put like little worms over here, so they have like a buffet. It's like, yeah, let's have a buffet over here, guys. All right. And then the birds, it's gonna be I'm telling you what, it's gonna be like a beautiful bird that's gonna be sitting in here. Bird's gonna be in here like twerp, 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 twerp. I'm so happy to be here. Nord made me a house.
You see? Come on, guys.
And then the papa bird's gonna be here too. He's gonna be green. He's gonna be like this big guy. He's gonna be like, yeah, look at me. I got my chest sticking out.
Oh my gosh.
And I got some feathers. Some feathers on my ass.
What?
I got a beak. And he's gonna be all happy. He's sitting on the worms. You see, there we go. It's gonna be a happy family in there.
Yeah, okay. So there it is. I'll explain it. So when a squirrel, if you notice here, let me direct your eyes to because there's no better explanation than this. Let me direct your eyes to the left-hand side of the screen. When a squirrel comes to attack, they're going to have little tiny guns that are going to come out of the bunker, the birdhouse bunker or bird box, and it's going to automatically take down the squirrels. Okay, the squirrels will have no chance. They can't even get close. This is going to be like automatic kind of sensor little pea shooters, okay? And it's gonna like really hard, and it's gonna destroy anything that comes near. In this case, it's a squirrel. And then on top of this, there's gonna be some little dude there. I don't know why, but I guess that's gonna be like the sentry or something. It's just gonna be hanging out there. I don't know. Maybe that's just to keep anybody from landing on top of it. And see, here's the sensor right in the back. There's a little sensor and protects anyone from coming too close. There it is, man. There it is. I mean, I made it. It looks good. I have it somewhere in the house. It's going to work. It's gonna work. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. Only here will you get that kind of entertainment. Only here. Man. I also did breakfast somewhere. I think in this episode, my daughter made some kind of breakfast and brought it to me, I think. How long ago was this? This was 11 months ago, man. This was like, wow. Man. I can't believe not enough people have seen that video. There you go. All right. Now you know. Nord made a house. Mm-hmm. See? I'm a carpenter, damn it. Oh, that's Super's place. Oh, what do you, oh, you guys are talking about a place in Conan. Nice. Oh, you didn't know boiled peanut was Super? Yeah, that's Super. He's incognito. Always. Okay. So there we go. Now, I think the great segue to go from this beautiful birdhouse for people to live in is to understand, if somebody can explain this to me, I'll be really happy. So this is what I saw earlier. And I started reading this. Damn it. I started reading this. I can't click on it because it immediately goes to something else. And I'm really confused on how this is at all possible. So I'm gonna read it from here, and then there's one other example of this. You guys have been hearing about these squatters that take over people's houses, right? So this is something that happened recently. And I'm trying to figure out how this is even possible. It only took him 10 minutes to figure out. We gave up on the birdhouse and changed the subject. Yeah, it's okay. I never pay attention to you guys anyways. I do my own thing. As you notice, these streams are for me to watch later. I watch them myself. That's why some of them get so many views. All right, so here's the story, the first story that we're going to talk about. I get a couple of stories we're going to talk about today. Now, if I can just get in here and do this so we can see it. Okay, so Gordon Ramsay's pub has been taken over by some squatters who threatened legal action if evicted. Squatting has been around for many, many moons. Yes, but recently it seems to be really like in your face. Like there's some issues going on with it. And I was dealing with it earlier in my career, fun times. Yeah, so, and what I'm trying to understand is how they're able to do this. Now, this is different than a house. This is actually a place of business, and it was closed down. I'm going to read a little bit about it, but this is the building there. It's a pub. And here it says, a group of professional squatters have taken over a London pub owned by Gordon Ramsay, which we all know is a celebrity chef, and are brazenly threatening legal action against anyone who tries to kick them out, according to this report. At least 6 freeloaders broke into Ramsay's York and Albany Hotel and Gastropub, which is for sale right now for $16.1 million, boarded up the windows, locked the door with kitchen utensils, and glued the locks. The chef is trying to sign over the building in a multi-million-dollar deal, but can't do that now. So shocking photos show the squatters holed up in the trendy bar, one of whom can be seen barefoot and sprawled across on a black leather sofa. Another slipper-wearing occupier was scrolling his smartphone with tobacco, empty water bottles, and wine glasses on the floor around him. A blue sleeping bag was dumped on another sofa, while a pair of crutches was also visible. The squatters also slapped up a legal warning sign that's on the front door, defending their takeover and cautioned against any eviction attempts. The invaders say that they have the right to be there since it's not a residential not a residential building. The occupation of a person's non-residential property without their permission is not itself a crime in the UK. though police can take action if crimes are subsequently committed, including damaging the property or stealing from it. All right. So I'm going to finish reading it. It's not very long, but I really need to understand this because this is happening even locally. Take notice that we occupy, this is what the people say, take notice that we occupy this property at all times. There is at least one person as an occupant, whatever. Any entry or attempt to enter the premises without our permission is therefore a criminal offense, and as any one of us who is in physical possession is opposed to such entry without our permission. If you attempt to enter by violence or by threatening violence, we will prosecute you. This is what the squatters are saying. The notice goes on to say that a violation could result in 6 months imprisonment and up to fines of $6,200 or pounds. Let's see. And basically they're trying to evict them. So my question to you is this, and I'll leave this up on the side here so we can talk about this. I like to see you when I talk to you. I want to see you. Okay. What the hell? How is this even possible? Like, how is this allowed? How can someone go into your business, even if it's closed, because it was closed down for a couple of weeks until they were selling it? How are people able to break in? Now, I'm going to use the right words here. They broke into the property, then they blocked any access into it and took ownership of it as their own. And anytime the legal owner will try to get them out is considered illegal and is considered they can be like the owner can be in trouble. How is this happen? It's possible because our court system favors the criminals over the general citizens. Gaps in the law, verbiage matters. The B&E not squatting, the breaking and entry not squatting, they can be removed just fine. That's what I'm saying. They broke into the place. They were trespassing. So forget the squatting. They trespassed and broke into a place that does not belong to them, business or home. It doesn't matter, residential or commercial. And that should have been that right there could have been a crime. I don't understand why they're not kicking them out. This is the part that it makes no sense to me. Assuming you can get the cops to do anything, they like to say it's a civil matter and leave. That's the messed up part. There's giant legal squads all over Europe. They take over a building or area and hold it till the government gives up. Plus, the housing problem is so huge. There's only option other. Wait, if is their only option? Okay. So they're having housing issues. All right, I got it. UK courts are different. Living in a shanty house, which also big in Europe. It's a load of bullshit. Big one in Berlin that took over a giant abandoned hospital. Cops tried to kick them out. They rioted. Okay, so see, here's the thing. An abandoned hospital, when I think abandoned or an abandoned property, I think of a place that's run down, that no one's taking care of, that is completely basically just a dump. Like there's a lot of buildings that are old buildings that went out of business or whatever, and instead of tearing them down, they're just rotting there. And so if people go and live in those, I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is when they take over an existing building like this or somebody's home that maybe they're trying to rent or they're leasing out and they're in between rental people, and somebody comes in and takes it over. That I think is different. Or a house that is being developed, like it's being built, and then they jump in there. That I think is different than an abandoned, left for rot place. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see. Cops tried to kick them out of this abandoned hospital. They rioted, and after a long standoff, the government declared it a legal squat. This was in the 80s. Damn. Now it's a giant community of artists with a huge art gallery, and it's still technically a squat. Yeah, because the land is owned by somebody. That's crazy. And they just don't pay for anything. The building in Nord Story, not Berlin. Okay. Well, yeah, we're talking about two different things. That what I read there was that this one that I just read right now was the one in Berlin in the 80s. Okay. This one's not abandoned, by the way. But squats in Europe have been a thing for a long time. Yeah, I know that squatting has been a problem like everywhere, but it just seems like it's in the news recently a lot. And in fact, it's so much in the news right now that there are people actually making memes about it on video on YouTube and like TikTok and stuff like that. Understand that moving on them will take planning and time because of variables that have to be accounted for. You think they'd have figured out some way to combat it for owners like in this situation by now. Yeah, no. Squats problem are big problems in Seattle's. Yeah, I remember in Seattle it was a problem. I was calling their letter of notice bullshit. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the fact that the squatters think that they have a right to dictate like a notice, a legal notice, and put it up as because of the fact that they're in there, you can't remove them and you can't take it back. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like if I owned a property and somebody broke into it and I arrived and these people had broken into my place and had now said they're taking up residence there, I would be like, these people broke into my place and therefore they have committed a crime. I want them all. I want them out. I want to press charges. This is not about, it's not about, well, they're living there now. No, that's not the way it works. So if I go into a bank and I decide to rob the bank and I say, I live here now, they can't kick me out. I can live in that bank and use the money in that bank. I'm okay. I live there now. That's all right. Now, by the way, if I scroll down a little bit, there is this video. Let me pause it and put the volume on. This is, and I don't know if this scene is part of it, but here's the other thing. Listen, look at this part. This one says animal rebellion activists that occupy Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in London. Okay. I guess this is the same group. And they are, I believe this is them holding a party there. What I don't know if this is old footage of when the restaurant was open. I don't think it is. I think this is now. So I don't know if this video footage is from when the restaurant was working or not, but the story goes on to say squatters who took over the pub in London have announced that they plan to turn the grade two listed building into a cafe and art gallery, welcoming the victims of gentrification. So they've taken over his pub and have decided to now turn it into a cafe and art gallery. According to this, I don't understand how this. The statement said, "We are occupying the York and Albany Hotel in Camden as the Collective Camden Art Cafe. We aim to open our doors regularly to anyone and everyone, particularly the people of Camden who have been victim of gentrification and parasite projects like HS2. We provide free food, drinks, and a space to display their art without the ridiculous red tape galleries that require people to jump over. We believe all of us and our art deserves dignity." I'm sorry, man. This is I don't understand this. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but this does not make any sense to me. How is this? How is this even allowed? I don't know. Also, they're counting on playing it to the press because of who owns it. It has attention, so they hope the optics will force the hands of him and law enforcement. It won't. Yeah. Dev update from SCUM. We finally got their attention. It seems they put out a long-winded letter saying, "We hear you. Too bad they won't do anything we want, though." I got to read that in a moment. Thanks, Callie. Funny, that's a whole bunch of people filming themselves as complicit actors in a crime. Yeah, exactly. It's so stupid. Anyways, so that's the thing. Now, I did see this other piece of news. This is, I'm just going to read this to you. I won't even change screens, but it says Florida real estate agent blasts squatters for destroying people's properties. Now, this is actually written as of today. It says stories of squatters are increasing, capturing headlines across the U.S. Many homeowners are finding that the process of protecting their properties from unauthorized occupants is significantly more complicated than they anticipated. A real estate based in Port St. Lucie recounted an instance where he purchased a house in Port St. Lucie, in Fort Pierce, from a woman who had inherited it. She decided to sell the property to Bradley after she found 6 individuals squatting inside. So she decided to sell the property after she found 6 individuals squatting inside. Interesting. Commercial real estate has been struck 25 years, but only the super rich could buy it. Okay, no, whatever. Cost of living. That's not it. She was scared to death of the situation. She didn't know what to do. According to Bradley, dealing with squatters can prove to be quite overwhelming for homeowners. They claim everything to be theirs. That's the biggest thing. They would take it. Bradley shares that in the case of the house he purchased, he involved law enforcement to remove the squatters on grounds of trespassing. However, such actions can come with repercussions. Why? Joel Lopez, from a reporter from WPTV, asked Bradley if squatters retaliate as they face eviction. The answer was affirmative. Oh, absolutely. In this particular property, they broke multiple windows. We shut the power down. They'd break a window. It's 3 units. They'd break a window in another unit and get in. Anytime they could unbolt or take, they took it. Oh, wow. Anything they could take, they took. He added that such a situation can impose considerable financial burdens on homeowners. It's costing a lot of people $1,000 or $2,000 a month to hold these houses, let alone if they're not getting rented and people are destroying it. It's just costing people a lot of money. That is true. Can I read the rest of this? All right, so Ron DeSatan signed a bill aimed at protecting property rights, offering homeowners solutions to combat squatting and increasing penalties on squatters. We are putting an end to the squatter scam in Florida. While other states are siding with squatters, we are protecting property owners and punishing criminals looking to game the system. All right, so something different in Florida. This new Florida law allows property owners to request law enforcement to immediately remove squatters from the property if certain conditions are met. The squatters has unlawfully entered and stayed on the property. There you go. They broke in. Has ignored the owner's request to leave and is not involved in a legal dispute as a current or former tenant. Okay, so if somebody was a tenant, and you can't just throw somebody out. If they had a lease agreement, you can't kick them out. So if they were a tenant, that's a legal issue. But if they're squatters and they have no legal right to be there, in Florida, based on this bill now, you kick them out. You can get them out by police force. So that's good. That's crazy, though. It's crazy that it's come down to this. Every state is different the way they handle it, by the way. Interesting. All right, well, now we know. That is that. See, that it's always like, it always baffles me when I read these stories and I'm like, how the hell are they getting away with this stuff? And that's how it happens. All right, moving on to the next story. Lighthearted, disgusting story? Sure, let's do that. Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn buckets go viral, but there's a catch. So do you guys see the Dune popcorn? There was a popcorn bucket that was designed specifically for Dune. I don't know if you saw that. but it basically had, I forgot what the animal, anybody that's a Dune fan here knows what this creature's called, the one that's in the sand and it has just teeth. It's basically a hole with teeth. That's basically what they put on top of the popcorn bucket for Dune movies. So now it seems that Deadpool and Wolverine movie, there's a new popcorn bucket for them. And I don't know if you've seen this yet, but it has gotten attention for some reasons, and I won't have to state why. So I will just put this up for a second so you guys can see this. But this is basically the popcorn bucket for the Deadpool movie. Yeah, I'll let you make your own reference to this. I'm not saying anything, but this is it. And of course, they do have a Wolverine one as well. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah. So technically, even their popcorn buckets are rated R, I guess, because the movie is rated R. Yeah. How about that? That's, I'll tell you this. Hollywood's always pushing it. There's always pushing that envelope. How far can we push this, people, without getting in trouble? Uh-huh. Oh man. All right. Let me see. I guess we'll go to this one. I'm just gonna fly through these stories real quick, get these out of the way. Then we're gonna look at the SCUM Dev update. We'll look at that together. We'll get through these stories. So IKEA's new gaming furniture looks like furniture, not an energy drink. So I don't know what that means. I don't buy IKEA furniture, but I can tell you that some of this is pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna look through them. I'm not gonna even read what they are. But this is basically the chair. It has wheels on it. This is pretty cool though. The chair has wheels at the bottom, so you can wheel it around your room. I mean, it's perfect for a gaming room. You just wheel it around. The popcorn bucket, it makes better birdhouses than Nord. Thanks, man. Oh, okay. Anyway, so this is pretty cool. And now watch. And you unroll it, and there it becomes like a little comfortable little half of a futon. That's pretty cool. So you can wheel this around. So that's one of their examples. Here's another one. This is an inflatable donut chair. Comes with a footstool that neatly stores away in the chair itself. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's inflatable. This one's even better. This is actually a chair that is suspended by bungee cords. So that I'm guessing that when you're playing and you're moving around a lot, you're like basically, you'll make yourself dizzy. So but I gotta think that must be comfortable in a sense. You would buy the donut one or this one? You'd probably buy the donut one. Oh, let's see. They had a couple other ones here. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a cabinet that opens up to a computer area. You know what? I've never been able to work in these things. I feel like closed in. I wouldn't be able to work. It's like it's just too like right there. You're like in space. I couldn't do that. There's no way. It's not my thing. The first one? Oh, the chair with the rollout chair. I would get that one too. This one here, you mean? Yeah, that was pretty cool. That would actually work in my room. I definitely need something in here. Let me see, what else did they have? This was a tray, so that was okay. I mean, that's kind of functional. I could use something like that. What else did they have? This is, I mean, you got to be into this kind of stuff. And I think that's it. But that was the bungee chair, which I thought the bungee chair was interesting because, first of all, I don't think anybody moves around that much, but it's kind of like a rocking chair. I don't know how much those straps hold, but not sure if they could hold me in it. So I thought that was cool. I have not been to an IKEA. I don't think I've ever been to IKEA. I've ordered stuff. I don't know if it's been IKEA stuff. I've never been to the actual store. We're gonna skip this guy. $49,000 a month of passive income. We're gonna skip that one today. So by now, you guys have probably seen the Fallout show, right? I'm guessing a lot of you have seen that Fallout show. Well, there's been some talk about some people complaining whether or not they should have allowed it to be binge watched or released it weekly. And I was trying to think about that. And I'm a person that if I start watching a show, like I want to see the whole show. Like that's why a lot of times I wait till they all come out. And then after that, I watch the entire thing. Because I personally hate waiting. Like I don't want to, like, you see one episode, then you have to wait a week and see the other episode. Although there is something good about that. Because, like, for example, with Fallout, all episodes were available right away. And then we went over and watched them, binged through them, and then we're done. And now it's like, I'm like, when is season 2? You know what I mean? So now I'm kind of like, oh, when is season 2? It's over. I mean, I watched it in a day. I'm done. And so that's where I think when you have a show that releases one episode at a time, like, for example, Shogun. Shogun is being released like one episode at a time. And it's I don't know if it's every Friday or whatever it is. And I started to watch it, and I only got to watch 2 episodes, and then nothing else was available at the time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'll come back and see it. But that's probably a good thing. I don't know. Some people enjoy that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you rather binge watch through a show, like get the season over with? Or do you want to watch it like weekly? It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like old style TV. You watch a show, you have to wait another week before you get the next episode. I kind of like the idea of I can watch it whenever I want to watch it, whether I want to choose to watch it all in one day or a little bit at a time. There's 2 shows that my wife and I watched these past couple of days. One of them was, she wanted to see Expats, and that was an interesting show. And it was only, if I can remember, I believe it was only 6 episodes, 6 or 8. And we watched half the season, and then we watched the first 3, and then we watched the last 3. But we realized that the last 2 were a lot longer. So we had to watch, we waited, like we watched it in 3 days instead. And then yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday, we started watching this other one called Wilderness. And we watched the first 3 episodes, and we're like, all right, tomorrow we'll finish it. And then we watched 2 episodes, and we still have 1 more to go, but we watched it again in 3 days. And so that's okay. Like if it was just me, I probably would have watched the whole thing in 1 day. I like to binge. Because when you have time to sit down and watch something, like let's say you can take a day and just like, I'm just going to work and I'm going to watch this. That's when I do it. I don't think I can schedule myself to be like, okay, don't forget on Friday, the new episode comes out so I can watch it. Because that's why I haven't gone back to Shogun, because I haven't been able to schedule it. So Hyde binges, also super binges, Mr. Bowl of Peanut. Time to watch is so rare, so I need to schedule it. Kylie says weekly makes the experience last longer. See, that's the thing. So that's where, for certain things, I think it's nice if we take our time with it. Like, I kind of wish I would have taken my time with Fallout, because I would have, like, kind of sunk in my teeth a little bit more into the lore, a little bit more into what I was watching and trying to understand it, maybe look up some stuff. And then that way the next episode comes up, I'm like really into it. I'm more immersed. And so there I would have been able to stretch it out, like, you know, maybe a couple of weeks. But no, 1 day, man. And I'm happy with it. I think it was a good story, but it left me wanting more. And now the big wait on when the next season is going to come out, which probably won't be till next year. And that's the part that's like, oh, now I got to wait a whole year to see a next season, if at all. So yeah, I could see how spreading it out would be fun. I don't know. I guess it all depends on the show. Let me get this out of here. Let's see. Okay, this is the last thing I have, and then we're gonna look at the SCUM thing. Because I was gonna, there's a new show coming out. I haven't seen this one yet. Called Baby Reindeer. I was gonna talk a little bit about that, but we'll talk about the whole premise of it. But we'll talk about that later. Let me talk about this NASA stuff. So this is this, and then we're gonna go into SCUM. We're gonna look at the SCUM Dev update, and that will be how we end up today. So this is interesting. NASA selects. I'm going to bring this up on the screen because I've had a question about this. NASA selects a new crew for their next simulated Mars journey. So what they do is, I don't know if you know about this, but they've been doing, obviously, and it's local. They're not going to Mars, but they're basically doing simulators here, obviously, and they have a crew go through it. And they recently, I believe. Let me see. It says here, once inside, the astronauts will live and work for like 45 days. And the crew will exit on June 24th. So they start on May 10th and they exit on June 24th. Currently, there was one that just finished on March 18th. Let's see. And then there's going to be 2 other missions this year, and then they will wrap up around December 20th. So they're doing a couple of different simulators, and they pick specific people for this, and I guess people volunteer. But I was trying to figure out how they choose their people, because down here, I'm going to make this a little bigger so you guys can read as you want. Down here at the bottom, you can see what they actually, like, they chose them. What do these people do for a living? And here's what's interesting. When I think about putting a crew together for something like a simulator or some kind of like a Mars project or survival project or something, and I know we've been joking around about who will live in the apocalypse, like who will actually survive, but this is an interesting thing. First of all, I have a friend with the same name, and this guy happens to be an associate professor at the University of Connecticut School of Mechanical, Aerospace, and Manufacturing Engineering. Let's see. He teaches thermal fluids manufacturing and sports engineering courses. He also serves as the university's mechanical engineering undergraduate director and its NASA Connecticut Space Grant Consortium campus director. Okay. He also holds a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and a master's and doctorate degree in mechanical engineering, and so forth. So, what does he do on his spare time? He enjoys running, martial arts, chess, indoor rock climbing. He also likes to watch movies and plays, try new cuisines, spend time with friends, and visits his niece and nephews. Okay, so that's the first guy. There's 4 people. So as I was saying, when you're picking a group, are you picking like the science person, the doctor person? Maybe that could be the same one, but there's a science and research person that's probably the one that's going to be able to like grow food and know how to deal with the atmosphere and things like that. Then you want to pick the medical person that's going to deal with any type of possible injuries, and maybe a biologist of some type. I don't know. I'm just thinking. And then there's going to be the pilot. That should also probably be the person that's the mechanical engineer and aerospace guy. So he pilots as well. And then, of course, the last person would be like the weapon, like the arms guy, the guy that's about weapons and about maybe muscle. He'd be the strong person in the team. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know if there's anything I'm missing there, but that would be like the team that I would send up. So when I read the rest of these, and by the way, I read what he enjoys doing. He enjoys running and martial arts. So obviously the guy's into some kind of fitness thing. But then as I read the other ones, this girl was in the Air Force. And I'm trying to see, she had a bachelor's degree in physics. And I'm trying to see what else. So basically she was a space operations officer in the U.S. Air Force Reserve. And let me see what else. She began her civilian career as an information technology specialist. So she's in computers. Let's see. Currently works as a senior systems engineer, specializing in satellite communication products. Okay, so she's like in communications and things like that. Perfect. All right. So now she's also a degree in physics, and I'm looking here. What else? And let's see. What does she enjoy doing? She has strong ties to her cultural heritage. Spends time with family, traveling the world, studying for her pilot's license. And during her spare time, she's either working out at the beach or in an air fly or flying a Cessna. Okay. And she lives in Orlando. So now it's like I'm wondering, all right, so what role is she playing in the group? I'm not sure. But there we go. So maybe it's the technology stuff. So far we have a mechanical engineer and a technology person that also is learning how to fly. So then here's the next guy. Now this guy's a pilot. He's been a pilot for 16 years. He's got over 9,000 flight hours on multiple Airbus and Boeing aircraft. So large, very large airplanes. Let's see. He has a degree in aerospace engineering. I'm trying to see what else I'm going through here. He got a doctorate degree in aviation. And that's basically it. So he's a pilot. And then for his free time, he enjoys fishing, reading, and traveling. Okay. Not sure what role again he plays in that lineup. So I'm trying to think how these people. Now this is the last one. She has a postdoctoral research scientist in radiation biophysics laboratory at NASA. What is her degrees in? She's a bachelor's degree in bioengineering and a master's and doctorate degree in biomedical engineering. So here's your bio person. Her doctoral research focuses on stem cell and organ engineering with an emphasis on engineering lung models that mimic human lung physiology. You know what I'm saying? And study respiratory diseases. Okay. So there's your bio person. I'm guessing that would be like your doctor person too. What does she enjoy doing? Let's see what her skills are. Reading, hiking, volunteering at food pantry, and attending concerts and musicals. So pretty much they're well-rounded, I guess. Bunch of hefty resumes. They covered all the areas. I guess so. It's kind of tough to see how, like, I really would love to see like the checklist. These guys are, and this is a backups. They have some backups. I'm not going to go through these, but oh, wait. I saw robotics. He has a doctorate degree. Oh, look at this guy. Okay. This is one of the backups. So this is the alternate crew. Let me see. He's a professor of engineering. All right. Let me go down. Bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He also earned a master's degree in mechatronics and a doctorate degree in automation and robotics from Madrid, Spain. He's working on a postdoctoral research in computer science department. He became involved in a research project funded by NASA that sought to develop a reconfigurable robotic system capable of transforming itself to overcome obstacles and explore unknown scenarios. See, this is a guy I would want on the team. Let's see what he does for fun. In his free time, he promotes science, technology, engineering, and math activities for students in elementary school through college. His focus is on engineering and robotics. He enjoys exercising, exploring new places, experiencing new cultures and cuisine, and spending time with family. I think I'd like this guy in the group. Here's another alternate. I think they only have 2 alternates. Let's see what this guy does. So he holds a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and biology. He earned a doctorate in biomedicine from Mount Sinai School of Medicine in New York City. Look at that. Where he focused primarily on genetic factors regulate early embryonic development and cancer development. So there's your medical guy, your medical science guy again. I like this guy on the team. He enjoys spending time with his daughters, flying private aircraft. So he actually flies also. Hiking, staying physically fit, and reading. He lives in New Jersey. Nice. Well, there you go. So they have a good like group base, but I wonder if they really take that in consideration. Like, do they say like, make sure we check in all the boxes? I would love to see how they do that. There is a bunch of diversity in their skill sets. Keep in mind that they do the simulator multiple times and they pick those who work out best for the actual crew. So say they have 20 people and they can take 4 out of that. Yes, it's true. I think, like I said, they did one group already that just finished in March. They're doing this group now, and they have 2 more groups to start off. So they have a total of, 16 people? So at least 16 people. I don't know if there's a 5th group, but so there's a total of 16 to choose from. And I guess that's also the scenarios that they try to see who they match up who with. And I'm guessing once they come down to like, they'll start picking a crew and they'll say, okay, let's try out this group together. And they'll start mixing and matching together. That will be interesting. And I'm assuming that like they have additional alternates also to throw in. Personality meshing will be critical. Yeah, that's the other thing. They have to be able to work together. Kind of hard to just turn the spaceship around if one crew can't handle it. Yeah, exactly. They should send 2 teams. Isn't that the way the NASA does it? They always have 2. That will be interesting. Anyway, so that was on my radar this morning. I saw that. Supposedly there is some kind of news that's coming out of NASA at some point today. I don't know when. They're talking about something that they found out through some recent Mars research. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I don't see anything new on the board here. Sorry, I was just scrolling through. Okay. Yeah, there's other Mars news around. I'll have to check that out. Let's take a look at the SCUM update. Dun, 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 dun. I should have. Where's my news button? Now, do I even have that anymore? Yeah. So wherever, anytime I'm gonna play like This Week in SCUM News. Coming to you, brought to you by the rest of you guys. Let's see. Today, oh, here it is. Okay. Let me see if I can get the... I'm trying to get the actual URL from it. Got it. Got it. That way I can make it bigger so we can see it together. Okay, so there's definitely a community address at the bottom of this. All right, let's take a look at this. This is SCUM News. Because we always have to look at the SCUM stuff. All right. Development update 83 and community address. We'll get to the community address afterwards. First, we're going to look at this. Of course, by the way, I think it was last week they came out with this new look. Yeah, I guess they wanted to spice things up. Just put some red lines around and there you go. That's all we need to do. I'm surprised they made them like reddish instead of yellow. Like a yellow orange would have been better because it would go with the SCUM outfits. So I don't know about the red, but okay, whatever. I would have done it in like a yellow orange kind of thing. Anyways, programmers, let's see if there's anything new in the dev update itself before we move on to the actual community address. Working on global raid protection system. All right, a lot of this stuff seems like it's the same. Code review, bug fixing, working on new NPCs, working on dropship functionality, prisoner movement refactor, working on quest log. So that's all seems to be pretty much the same. Level design, kind of the same thing, adjusting encounter spawns. So I think that's the whole thing they're still working on on how the puppets actually work, the spawning. So I don't know. I guess the level design should be called level redesign. Reworking POI layout. So they're changing some of the POI layouts. Okay, maybe. And bug fixing. I love that one. That's just so generic. Let's see. Here's the art team. Adjusting foliage. Okay, the same stuff. Working on SKS animations. Working on quest assets. Working on modular vehicle assets. Motion capture for new trailer. And bug fixing. Kind of the same thing. Here's sound, bug fixing, and sample recording. QA and CM. Okay. Responding to player inquiries. That was there. That's always there. Insight surveys. That's been there for a while. Hunting and banning cheaters is always there. Steam general discussion and bug reports. Again, nothing new. Testing upcoming features, various bug reports. Same stuff. And same thing from last week. Design team is working on their new GDDs and also working on quest design. Same thing. So nothing new there. So what we're all here for is the community address. And this is the part where we get to read it together and kind of just like try not to pick this apart. But let's see what they're trying to say. I'm going to be nice because there's no reason to be mean. Now that we got the dev update out of the way, let's get down to the community address. What is this? You may ask. No, I don't think anybody's asking. Well, it is a letter to you, all of you, about the state of the game right now and what we are doing about it. We understand and get it. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. We understand and get it. You feel like you are not being heard in some cases, and it is true. And it is true that the communication about some things from our side was a bit lacking. Okay. We want to rectify this, and this is the first step. We have, however, always listened, read, and collected the feedback from all of you guys. And that has never and will never stop. For after all, what is SCUM without its SCUMunity? Also, you all have grown 10 times as much for us to communicate with you all effectively as we have before. All right, I got to stop there. So they're kind of letting us know that they have screwed up because of the fact that their communication has been lacking or very vague. And as I mean, let me just go back for a second. All of this that we just read here is exactly the same thing that we've been seeing for days on their dev updates. Their dev updates have like no good information. Like, what is the point of putting this up every week? Because of the fact that, honestly, look, if I bring up Steam and if not this one, let me go back to my library. I mean, seriously, this is just stupid to keep bringing this dev update up if it's going to be exactly the same thing. Don't do this. For that, just have one website that continually get changed and people just go to that website, because these updates are exactly the same. So that's the one thing. Yeah, it's lacking because it's very vague in what they put out. Now they do hear that people are saying that they feel like they have not been heard, but they say that they're rectifying this first step. But they say that they're always been listening. They always read and collect the feedback, and that may be true. They just don't have the time or know how to respond to everyone. And here's the thing with that. It's really easy to respond to everyone for two reasons. One, you have Twitter that you use all the time. You have this freaking area here on Steam that you can totally put something in here, just like a community address, whenever you feel like it. So there are places. You have about 2 or 3 of your own devs or people that work in Gamepires that stream on Twitch that could put things out there. I mean, and you have a YouTube channel now. Not, that's new, but whatever. So there are places that you could be communicating these things. It's true. So this whole thing about, the community is a lot bigger now, so it's difficult to communicate, that's not true. That kind of sucks. So I get the fact that they have been listening, they have been hearing, they just haven't been responding. And so they're supposedly not responding because they don't know how or where to respond to us. Now, let me take this a step further. If you look at the discussion boards on Steam and read the negative comments, they're mainly, well, let me back up. They can be grouped into a handful of issues that people are complaining about. So it's not like you have to address a lot of people on different things. You just have to address everyone on a couple of different things. A couple. Because it's not a lot of different. I mean, it's kind of the same thing everybody's talking about. So that's that. Sorry, I got something in my eye. All right. So here it is. Let's read the rest of it. So you can expect more ways and more often to hear from us on the state of the game and much more soonish. But more on that later. Let's get to what you are all eager to hear. Okay, what are we eager to hear? Let's read this part here. First, state of the game are the hordes. Yes, we know they are not working as intended right now, and we spent our time investigating and looking into it. The system is complex and relatively new, and issues were expected, but not to this extent. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We'll come back to that. Our primary focus right now is to resolve the issues inside bunkers and other high threat zones. Can we talk about this part right here? The system is complex and relatively new, and issues were expected, but not to this extent. So it didn't need to be this complex. And if you knew that there was going to be issues that were unknown, why would you release that? Why would you put that in your live? We knew there were going to be issues. Just not to this extent. If you already know it's a new complex system, it's relatively new. First of all, why would you even design it that way? But okay, whatever. It is what it is. But why would you put it in if you already expected it to have problems? Okay. The primary focus is to resolve the issues inside bunkers and other high threat zones. Okay. We agree the spawning is ridiculous, and no one wants puppets to spawn on them, especially if they're beepers. I'm happy to say that we looked into it, and this will be resolved in the next update. Okay, so there's hope. I might have to reinstall this to test it, but okay. So according to this, there's a new update coming out, and it's going to fix that. The encounter manager is here to stay, not the issues with it. Reasons why are vast and vary as every single player is. From optimization standpoint, future features and NPCs, it will all fit in the end. So the way they reworked everything is for optimization issues. I don't see what was the problem with the old way of doing spawning. Like, if you were within a certain number of feet or meters before you got into a town, that's when the area started loading in and the puppets were loaded in, unless somebody was already there, and therefore it wouldn't be an issue. But that's kind of like, the way it worked before was, as you drove up to a place, it started filling up. It started like, puppets started spawning, the loot every few whatever minutes. It's always checked to see if anybody's near, so it knows to spawn or respawn or whatever. And so that's kind of the way it was before, and including the puppets. I don't see why they went away from that, because it wasn't like the items were always loaded and always there. They did take a while to despawn when you left, but that could have been an issue where they could have fixed that. They could have fixed that once anybody left out of a place for a certain amount of time or went a certain distance, that place could have been unloaded if no one was there. But I guess they didn't want to do it that way. Let's see. Okay. So according to this, so we will keep working They'll keep working on and improving it until it is right and satisfactory for everyone. We are also working on better ways to deal with encounters. First step being improving the roles of silencers and suppressors, making firearms viable as well. More on that in the update as well. So I think the fact that the silencers and the suppressors just they weren't doing anything. That's why a lot of people were using bows more than anything else, because even a silencer was causing the hordes to spawn. They say they'll fix the problems, but their fixes thus far have either not worked or were a joke, like the puppets and bushes. Yeah, the way of fixing it is like putting another band-aid on it. So let's hope, we're giving them the benefit of the doubt that what they're doing is going to be actually a fix. They're only fixing the spawns bunkers for the next update. Big freaking whoop. Well, they're working on the issues inside the bunkers and the high threat zone areas, which I'm guessing are like POIs. Okay. Here's the next one. Secondly, the vehicles. We know it's been a long time since you've seen a good chunk of them still. Those of you catching up on these can already guess, but here I can confirm it. We will begin implementing all the missing vehicles in waves. We've heard of this before. Starting from the ones missing from your hearts the most. Hint, they are coming back. Oh, is it the boats? Oh, that sounds like a pirate thing. They are coming back. Was it the boats? I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe it's the sea. Is it the seaplane? I mean, maybe it's the seaplane. I can't think of what boat is not. What boat is not in the game right now? The dinkies? Is that what they're called? I don't even know. They probably mean the boats. The dinghies, whatever they're. I don't even know what the hell they're called. They're the inflatable ones. That's one of them. And the other thing they could mean is the seaplanes. Okay. We'll have to see. All right, next part. With the item number 3 comes anti-cheat. You already know we haven't upgraded our ticket system. Reasons already mentioned, but there was another reason as well. Our wonderful Q&A, which is also CM anti-cheat support window washer team. Nice. Was overloaded with everything. With that load lifted from them, they have now and will continue to do so, be more focused on the cheats and anti-cheat methods with collaboration from the rest of the team. There's a lot of cheating going on, but I don't know if that's a big deal, but okay. We already have active admins, devs online, and more combating cheating, but we are working hard on more auto reporting and acting anti-cheat methods. Unfortunately, that is all I can say about it right now. Since more information I gave away, the more info those pesky cheaters will have what they need to do. Okay, naughty guys, go away. So there is a lot of cheating going on their regular, what are they called, official servers, and I can understand that. And that's the thing. It's like they said they're going to have active admins. I don't see how that's going to be possible. They have way too many. But that's why they're working on like stuff that's automated. The fast rubber boat. Okay, yeah, that's it. Basic boat is in the game at the moment, but not the modular version, and not the rib boat, and not the crafted raft. Oh, the rafts aren't in the game either. I like the raft. So we're working on cheating. Okay, the last thing is all of this and a bunch more bug fixes will be in the next update. We hear you and we are here. Hope you all like the new format with more to come. Stay tuned. If they did, that's beta. If they did this more often, without all they don't need to be funny about it. They just need to give information. Like they don't have to make it so like, I don't know, like they're trying to be very like interesting. Read it. It's funny. No, you know what? Just give me the facts. If they did this a little bit more, this would probably work. Let's see. I'm curious to see what people are saying. So a couple of people say smells nice. Thank you for clarification. The latest issues and works in progress. Truly appreciate it. Well, it's nice that they actually did put something out, so that is true. Thanks for the answer. Good path for the upcoming hot tub. Nice. By the way, Fallout 76 has a workable hot tub. Nice. These patch notes are something non-expected from devs, and I'm glad to read it. Anticipating getting back in the marina and fishing in treacherous waters, standing on the wings. Nice. Okay, so here's somebody giving them feedback. Because all of this, when I read all these little ones, they're just fluff. You know, somebody's just like, oh, great job. Kudos. But this is the part that I like to read. So let's read this. So basically about, we agree on the spawn being ridiculous. And this guy says this. Guys, not sure if you're really understanding us. I mean, you might have finally become cognizant, whatever, of the gravity of the situation. In other words, just paying attention. But if your reaction is that the encounter manager is here to stay, as if the issues with it could be decoupled, no, they can't. As if those issues were not inherent to the system, as if they were something that could be tweaked and tinkered with, then I'm sorry, but that means we're still in the same place. So I think that's the situation, that if all these issues that they're having have to do with the new system, and they're going to be, and this is what this guy's saying, if they're saying that the issues with the new system are being dealt with, we're not really out of the woods yet, because there's still a lot of issues that are tied into this new system, and the system is going to stay, but they need to deal with the tweaks and the issues and whatnot. Give me a second. There's a lot of cheaters everywhere, but mostly only the private servers catch them. Yep, had quite a few on the old Nordwolf. Yeah, I remember that. Catching them was tricky, but don't have the tools we need to be effective. I feel like the community deserves more of an apology in the address too. Hold on a second. I need to close my door. Let me guess, they're going to implement de novo and make the game even more unoptimized than it already is. The next paragraph says it well right here. I appreciate and applaud you truly the gesture for admitting the disaster late as it is, but admitting it is pointless. If you are then doubling down and fail to acknowledge the impossibility of it ever becoming compatible with the standards of a realistic survival game. Ooh. Puppets should exist in the world independently of the player. Nice. They should exist, persist, and be an integral organic part of the world instead of spawning and despawning and respawning. Exactly. And I think that is a really good point, because of the fact that this is what we were saying that we had before. You would drive up to a place and the puppets will already be there. Yes, some would increasingly begin to add up the longer you stayed in an area, but you never saw them like popping up. They would either start, you know, they would come out in a house, they would be on the other side of the actual town you were in. So you would never see them popping up, but you knew the longer you stayed in the place, the more of them would spawn at some point. And not only that, like I said, they were already there sleeping, waiting for somebody to jump in the house. They should exist, persist, and be an integral organic part of the world. That is so true. Basically, they're saying just enough of what people want to hear, but without saying a damn thing at the same time. And there you go. I mean, all they're saying is like, we hear you, we're working on it, an update is coming, and it's going to be fixed. Now, having said that, we're going to judge them based on what we get. When this next update comes out, we're going to test it out. We're going to see if anything really changed. And I'm sure there will be people out there putting videos already saying, nope. Basically, they are saying just enough. Yeah, they said just enough while Business Daddy was looking over their shoulder. Nice. At the very least, their spawning, despawning, and respawning should 100% achieve the illusion of them existing and persisting. Exactly. And that means the way it was done before was you would never see them just pop up. And you would, and by the way, when I say that, I don't mean that you look to the left and then you look back to the right and they're there. That's what we have now. What I'm saying is that you are playing and you're running around and you're hanging out in the town, and somewhere in that town, in a certain distance away from you, they are starting to appear and spawn without you even knowing it's happening. And that's the way it should be done. I mean, it is, but it was working like that before. It's weird. Yeah, here's the other thing. Like, here's the thing, guys. What is the point of having a scope on PvE? Right? If they're not going to be there. Puppets are human size, so that they should be present. And when I look around the POI from any distance at which real world human sized details and objects can render, including via binoculars and scopes. Yeah, it's like, what is the point of being able to use scopes and binoculars if nothing's going to be there? It's crazy. They'd have to completely scrap the current puppets and start over from scratch to fix all the issues, and they most probably won't and can't meet 1.0 release. Very true. That is true. That's why I said they should have stayed the way they were, where it was working, and made this separately in a sandbox and not implemented it into the live version of the game. They shot themselves in the foot now. And now we got, well, now we... Listen, it doesn't matter, because at this point, they're going to keep doing what they're doing, and the ones that pay the price is us. Or the players. Okay. So yeah, this guy really does break it down about never spawning and so forth. Okay. I'm not going to read any more of that, but this is good criticism that this guy gave them. The original Yankee, by the way. Good job, bro. Here we go again. Can you guys give us a date on the update for once, or is it going to be a wipe? I wonder. Yeah, somebody needs to post this on Twitter. What is this? And are you still going to implement the trailer for the boats that you said you'll be doing a year ago? Why even continue to play until the update comes out, though? So they wanted trailers so you can drive your boat around? Oh, come on. That's the least of our worry right now. Anyway, so as you can tell, this is the second time somebody has copied or replied to this guy's comment, because he basically said it as it is. Let me see what somebody says. You can have both. AI only showing around players, but their existence being saved in memory, like they only render if the player is nearby, or if the AI is in the view, but they are still technically on the back end. There you go. I'm not sure if the puppet system does this or not. I'm just saying out of how a lot of other games do AI in a semi or fully open world. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of feedback here. Finally admitting there is a problem is a good start. We shall see how it goes from there. And I think this right here, my friends, is where we can leave it. Admitting that there is a problem is a good start. Now let's see where we go from there. And I think that's really a good point. That's probably the best way to leave it. That's what it is. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this. I think we're all on the same ship when it comes to this. They build the puppets as characters with items closed on them. They're very intensive and caused one of the problems they tried to fix for optimization. Yep. No, I think that's something, like, we've said that for years. We said that the puppets should actually not have different layers on them. So we'll see what happens from this point forward. My dev faith is gone. Sadly, that seems to be the case with a lot of people. And I'm hoping, honestly, I'm hoping that they do fix it, obviously. But my fear, just like Brink says, and like this guy's pointing out, is that their existing system that is not going away has a lot more problems that they think. And they're kind of like, you know how like you get past that halfway point and like you're like, okay, well, I could either go back or keep going forward. Well, they're past a halfway point. And so going back is just not an option for them now because it will take them a lot longer to go back. So they have to push forward. They have no choice. And unfortunately, pushing forward with a new system that has many unknowns and they expected issues and they have more issues than they expected is going to be problematic. There's going to be more unknowns as they push forward. So it's going to be a while before we see real progress and real fixes. I mean, if they're like, hope they fix it, but doubt it as they are pushing for 1.0. And that's the thing. If they're pushing hard on 1.0, these fixes are not going to happen. But I don't see how they can push 1.0 and not fix this. Somebody has to tell, Big Daddy with the money that, hey, we need to slow down. We need to push the date. We need to focus on this. This needs to be focused on. I think anybody that has worked in a consultant group that had to do with programming something has had times when they've had to tell the big bosses that it's not working. We need to slow down. We need to, if you want us to meet this date, this is all we can focus on right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's kind of what is the term? Setting realistic expectations. That's what has to happen. Them taking almost 4 months to admit the problem, 100% lost faith in the devs. And that's the thing. It's April. We've been fighting about this since December, before they went on break. If they would have kept their ear to the grind and listened during our break in December, they would have heard all of this. They would have come back with a plan and be like, holy shit, guys, when we come back in January, we got to hit the ground running and fix this. But no, we've been dealing with this since December. And I know, listen, here's what's funny. I know there are people that have been like annoyed with me talking bad about the game. And I always say this, it's not talking bad. We're talking truth. And I know people are like, oh, just play the game. Just enjoy it. If you don't want to play, then shut up and don't talk about it. It's not that. It's like we're all talking about it because we are invested in it. We really listen. If I looked at a lot of hours that a lot of us have played, most of us have played a big chunk of time into this game. But there's a few people that I've seen that have played 200 hours, 100 hours here. Some people are 700 hours. But for the most part, I've seen people's hours, like even when I look at my friends list, there's one guy in particular that I know. He has spent 16,000 hours in this game. 16,000. That's a lot of time. And so therefore, the fact that we've invested a lot of time in this means that we're always going to be invested in this game, and we want to see it fixed. We would like to play the game that we were promised. That's the whole reason why we came on board. And I think that's why we continue to discuss it. That's why we keep an eye on the updates. We'll see where they're going. But unfortunately, it's becoming one of those situations that every week we're hoping for some news that's gonna show us a light at the end of the tunnel. But it seems like every week we're let down again. And it's like, nope. Same old. And that's where we're hoping that changes. Over 1,000 here, yeah. Same thing with me. I think I'm at just over 1,800 hours. Which is not a lot compared to some. But like I said, there was somebody that we all know who has 16,000 hours in the game. I was like, holy crap, brother. I saw that. I was like, damn. That's a lot. But that's how much they believe in the game. 980 hours, yeah. There you go. Yeah, 16 is nuts. Yeah, well, it's that's how much they believe in the game. I think this is like the main game they play. That's a lot. That's devotion, man. Woo! All right. Anyways, that's what I had today. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Okay. His time, his money, his heart. I know, exactly. You know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. He put a lot of time. He's put his whole life into this game. So, I mean, if anybody wants this game to succeed, I would think that that's the dude. That's the dude that wants it to succeed. And I would be interested. I mean, I'm gonna reach out to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm gonna reach out to him. I want to see what his thoughts are. It'll be interesting to hear that. Anyways, so that's what I got going on today, guys. That's pretty much what's been happening. What we got in the news. We had some good times today. Laughed about a couple of things. Of course, I got to laugh at myself, which is always a good thing. What else do we have on the horizon? By the way, I found this. I started playing Stardew Valley. And as I said to my wife, it's a very relaxing game just to click around. Now, I haven't gotten farther than doing the farm stuff, but I found this really cool map. And I have to get some of the mods that Hyde mentioned. But it is definitely a laid back game, like when I just feel like clicking buttons. So I found this map here. I didn't realize how big this area was. Obviously, I'm only hanging out on the farm right now. That's kind of what I've been doing in it. That's about 660-ish days. Damn. I don't know. I'd have to ask her. See, she saw it. She looked over my shoulder. She goes, "Oh, that's cute." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty relaxing," I said. So I'll have to look. She doesn't like games. She only plays a couple of games on her phone. That's it. You have that as a poster over my desk. Nice. Yeah, well, I've just found this and I said, okay, I'm gonna keep this. I found a cool walkthrough on Steam that actually describes the entire game. 660-ish days, 24/7. That's nuts. So I'm gonna be playing that in a bit. What else? Another thing that I wanted to play recently was this game here, City Skylines. I want to build a city, so I'm going to do that. Obviously, we're playing Conan. My hours are growing there. Finally, I've got 22 hours in the game. Woohoo! That's a lot for me. I was going to go back to Last Epoch and play a little bit more of that. I've only played 4 hours of that game. That was the last. I think that was the last stream we did. One of the gaming streams. Remnant 2 is coming up with a DLC that I just saw. And so that's about yeah, I kept dying in that game though. I've only played 4 hours of that game. I did try RimWorld again. I've played 58 hours of RimWorld and I had a hard time getting started. I deleted all my saves from last time because I had to start over because of there was an update. So all the mods that I had before didn't work. And having done that, man, let me tell you, it is so hard getting started again. I've died so many times, so I might have to redo that all over again. Sons of Valhalla, we played 80 minutes last time we streamed. And it was an interesting game. I don't know how much I'll play of it, but it was kind of entertaining. The other one that I'm holding off on playing, because I want to wait till May. In May, the 1.0 release is coming out, the update, and it's V Rising. So I'm curious to get back into that. So we'll be seeing that soon. Probably not till May, but that's about when I'm going to be playing it. Conan is like 2.8 thousand hours. Jeez, man. I'm at 1,500 hours in Stardew Valley. Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm only 3.6 hours. 1693 and counting in Conan. Wow. Yeah, I'm the low B, man. 3 hours. I have about 2,000 hours in SCUM, probably double that easily in Star Citizen. Conan, I don't have much time. 150 hours. Jeez, man, I'm the lowbie. I've got 3 hours in that game. No, wait, not that's wrong. Conan, I have 22 hours. Yeah, I'm really low there. I'll be playing more. I gotta play more today. So that's the stuff I'm probably gonna be playing. I have been looking at some Enshrouded buildings. So I might want to jump into Enshrouded just to do some building. I don't know how much I'll play, like as far as like the going around, but I definitely just want to go in there and build something. So I might do that. I only have 68 hours into Enshrouded. I played a lot of it though, like as far as like just leveling and stuff like that. It was too easy. Let's see what else. Speaking of which, let me try this for a second since we're here. Where is I think I can stream. Yeah, I can stream it from my other computer. See how that works. Stardew Valley you play when it's hard. You know what game I started playing last night while I was in bed? It's on my iPad. It's called shit, what is that game called? I only have it on my iPad. Whiteout Survival. It's like a mobile game. And for man, I was like stuck in that game for like an hour last night. Currently I'm playing Be a Grown Up and Learn Coding. That's actually a good game. I like that game. I'm learning web frameworks, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then I'll learn backend stuff. Not much time for gaming soon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Nord, want to see the eye-watering list of what I have to learn? Yes, show me the list. I have on my plate, the coding that I want to learn right now is C++. The old school. I want to see this list. Okay, so this is a streaming from my other computer behind me back there. Let me see. Am I? Yeah, this is the full view that I have right now. Let me check. Hold on. Oh, I can do this. Okay. Okay. So, let me check settings on this. I want to make sure I'm in vanilla settings. I think the only thing that I had, because I was doing testing, was the damage. Let's put the damage up to... I'm going to leave the damage normal. Everything else is vanilla, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I haven't changed anything else on this. I'm pretty positive. So I think everything else is the same. It's all vanilla because this is I think this is a fresh install. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, DOM, fetch, terminal, Node.js, databases, React.js, TypeScript, networks, cloud, security, SSR. That's the most I can simplify my roadmap. Damn, man. What the hell? All right. So I'm in. Oh, sorry about that. I'm in single player. So I want to stay on the road. So this was my testing character I made. I had just done this to because I needed to test something for somebody. Okay, so this is it's a gas station. This is the gas station near. Is there anybody here? And so these are vanilla settings, and I don't see any puppets here. There's no puppets here. All I got is a katana. Yeah, it's the same for me. Like, I haven't been playing as much because I've just been working on some other stuff, but I got to get back into doing some programming stuff. I'm just finishing up some design things. Can I jump in the window? See how there's nothing? Usually there used to be puppets like sleeping in the back. And now nada. And this is vanilla single player. There's like no, I didn't change anything. So you see how empty this world is? What's this down here? That's a magazine, 1911. I'm just gonna go around at the back to see if anything pops up. There's a broken bicycle there. I'm hanging out here and I don't see anything. Nothing. So see what I tell you? This is single player vanilla. Is there a show puppet locations now? Is that available? Okay, hold on. Oh shit, hold on. No, there's not a show puppets, is there? Oh, there it is. Show zombies. Nothing. I mean, there's nothing. Oh wait. Oh, there it is. They're not on. So now there's one there. There's one over there. So there's 3. Yeah, I see it. There's 3 of them. Let me drive into this city then, into the town. By the way, this is supposed to be single player, but it's it still looks so bad. It's supposed to look so much better. But then again, I am streaming it from from the other machine over there. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. They weren't there a second ago. Let me go over here. Nothing here. There's one behind me. There's one there. It's so weird. So they're not, it's not even like that many. What happens if I drive by? Okay, so look at the police, look at the police station. Hold on. There they are jumping out of the police station. There's like 4 over there. Oh, look over there. I wasn't looking. There's another one. Let me go around. Yeah, look. Okay, so a couple more over here. I think this is horde spawning, isn't it? I'm trying to see if the longer I stay here, the more will spawn. Okay, there's some there. See, there were 3 up here before. They're gone now since I left there. And the ones back there disappeared also. So you see how they disappeared? And only there's 2 close ones? Let me see if I go back if they're there now. So see, this one just spawned. Remember the 4 that were here? They're gone. Look at them. The ones back there are gone. Because I went out of their range. Look, 2 of them just appeared there. So that one just appeared. It's so weird. The guys that were here a second ago are gone. Those are gone. Now there's a new one there. New one there. That is so... See, that's kind of sucks, right? Because you would think that they would just stay. I would say that, look, if I'm out here, I can understand that they would disappear. Like, I'm thinking this. If I get to this spot here... Yeah. If I get here, they should be spawning. And if I leave this place, then maybe that's where they should be coming back out. It's so weird. A lot of times they don't spawn in until you move your camera away. Yeah, kind of like when you're not looking. Yeah, it's just very strange the way that works. All right, anyways. Just wanted to kind of give an example of that. Quit the game. That's that. Coolios. All right. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, 50 meters and they respawn. Yeah, it's so weird how they just despawn. It doesn't make any sense. It is what it is. We'll see. We'll test that out again after the next update and see what happens. My coffee's done. Anyways, guys, I'm glad we were able to hang out for a little bit, kind of go over a couple of things. It was fun. I'll be playing Conan a little bit later. I'm going to work on some stuff. Yeah, Brink, I'll talk to you offline. I want to see what this roadmap is that you're following. Are you just like, where'd you get it from? I'm just curious. But we could talk about that offline. All right. Stream time again will be, well, Friday we're scheduled for a stream on here. But other than that, I may do a Twitch stream. I'm just not sure when. Twitch streams are usually game streams. So we'll see. Good stream, good chats. Glad to see everyone. Yep. Everyone, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. It's a little bit of a Monday to get us started. You know, take it easy. Roll into the day. Thanks for stopping by, guys. For those of you that I know some of you are working and still took the time to come by, so I appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Have a great day. Do something fun. If you can't be at the Twitch stream, it's fine. I'm not sure what day it is anyways. It's going to be one of these, either Wednesday or Thursday. But if not, I will see you on Friday here around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm late, I'm sorry. So until next time, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. I'm out. Peace.